Alright guys, we're back with the Minnesota Wild for some more GM mode, and making our way towards the trade deadline, rolling along. But some of you guys want to take a look at the All-Star team, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to play the game, let's just take a look at who made the team. And man, is that a dirty lineup. Wow, Ovechkin, Crosby, and Kovalchuk. Well, wouldn't want to mess with that line. Crosby hasn't been on the All-Star team in a while now. It's just because every time there has been an All-Star game, he's been injured. Alright, Nash, Stamkos, Giroux. Holy moly, that is dirty. Yeah, pretty good. Evander Kane, Spezza, Backstrom. Pretty decent. Oh, what the heck? Mark Savard, John Tavares, and Gerby. Man, if you told me Mark Savard and Gerby would make the All-Star team, I would have called you crazy. Phaneuf Letang, yep. Subban Carlson, pretty good. Kuklov and McBain. Alright, whatever. Let's take a look at the goalies. Yeah, Price and Ward, no surprise there. And let's look at the west side. See if any of our guys made it. Alright, Sedin, Thornton, Gabrick. I guess Henrik Sedin didn't make it. There we go. Zach Parise, Stasny, Hossa, Marlowe, Legwan, Perry, Cole, Stajan, Williams. Pretty weak on the west side with Legwan, Cole, Stajan, Williams. Anyways, Edler, Burns, pretty good. Shattenkirk, Larson, and Kolyakov and Justin Schultz. Man, pretty. Oh, and look at that. We got Nick Backstrom in the cage. All right. So pretty good. We got 2 All-Stars on our team. From our team on the West team. Okay, so another thing, you guys made some suggestions with the lines, and yes, I will take those into consideration. What was I going to do? Yes, on the power play, I was going to move Palmville up here, and then Gilbert to this one, and then take Spies off the power play, because, I mean, he's doing all right. He doesn't. He has 1 power play goal, but you guys are saying put Jared Spurgeon up on the second power play, so he gets better. Yep, 4-star green, or sorry, 4-star gold, and yep. So everything else will keep the same. Penalty kill, we got McClement, yeah, so that should be good. And all right, let's keep simming with the Minnesota Wild. All right, let's go. You know what? Let's do it a week at a time. All right, so we got the Flyers. Look at that. Gagne's leading their team in goals. He's like an 86 overall in this. I mean, that is pretty generous. I know. I mean, Simon Gagne used to be one of my favorite players when he was when he was good, I guess you can say, or when he was healthy. Yeah, he's just fallen off for whatever reason. All right, where was the scout out last time? I think we already did the forwards in the CHL. So, that Barkov guy is supposed to be pretty good in real life. So let's scout that for 6 weeks. And look at that, we lost 1-0 to Philly. All right, let's go up to this game here. And look at that, Brett Clark's leading our team in plus minus. What a beast Brett Clark is. All right, and let's look at the standings here in the real NHL. And look at that, Toronto Maple Leafs finally, after 9 long years, have clinched a playoff spot. Man, Saturday night, I was going nuts as soon as we won that game, and they announced that we clinched. I mean, that was one of the better days of the year for me. I just couldn't believe, we just got shut out by the Islanders. And speaking of the Islanders, they've been doing great as well. I mean, they've pretty much clinched the playoff spot. They haven't officially yet, but I think like one more win. I think 55 points is the magic number in the East to actually clinch for now. So yeah, one more win by the Islanders, and they should clinch a playoff spot. Man, if we lose this game, I might have to switch to goalies here. Colorado, yes, we got a 4-1 win. All right, keep it with Backstrom. And yeah, I mean, the East race is looking pretty tight. I mean, the Rangers have won their last couple of games, so they pulled away from the Jets a bit. And I mean, wow, the Jets have 3 more games. They're gonna have to pull off some sort of miracle here to make the playoffs. I mean, yeah, 3 more games, and the Capitals have 3 more games, and so do the Rangers. So, and then Ottawa has 4 more games, so they're gonna have to catch one of those 3 teams. And man, yeah, look at that, 3 wins in a row, or 4, I should say. And yeah, let's keep going with Backstrom. I mean, he's getting it done. I mean, yeah, like, the Winnipeg Jets would be cool to see them in the playoffs, but I don't know who they're going to catch. I mean, the Rangers finally starting to, yeah, like, they've won 3 in a row. The Capitals that were hot for so long, so they're probably in for sure. And then the Senators, man, I mean, I heard the other day that Erik Karlsson was almost 100% healthy. I mean, that's insane. I mean, if he comes back for the playoffs, or like maybe like the second or third game of the playoffs, that'd be a huge boost to Ottawa. And he could be a difference maker. I mean, I don't think a lot of people would say the Ottawa Senators are going to get out of the first round right now. Just because of their roster. But, I mean, man, if Karlsson comes back, it all changes, you know. So, yeah, that should be fun to watch. In the West, yeah, like, LA clinched a playoff spot. Vancouver did too. So, it's a pretty tight race. It's really going to be down, in my opinion, between Columbus and Detroit. I mean, I really think Minnesota's going to make it. Same with St. Louis and San Jose. So, I mean, yeah, Columbus and Detroit, the Central Division rivals, they're going to have to... I mean, Detroit does have two games in hand, so 4 games left, and Columbus only has 2 games left, so it's going to be tight all the way down to the end. Maybe it's probably going to come down to the last day. And, yeah, man, it should be a good race. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a trade offer. Stefan Robida for our first-round pick. No, thank you, Dallas. I will not be taking that. All right, so the trade deadline is just a couple days away. So, let's check out our stats here. First, let's see where we are. Oh, look at that. We're first in the West at 42, 16, and 4. Man, looks like LA has been doing terrible. Yeah, it's another thing with the sim engine. I mentioned in a couple videos ago about how Boston's always at the bottom. But yeah, it looks like now LA is too. After they traded Gagne, who was an 86 in this game. And then, yeah, look at that. Anaheim's doing pretty bad. So is Columbus. So, yeah, teams in it. Look at that. Calgary with 70 points. That's another thing. They've always finished, like, pretty high up there the first couple years in GM mode. Man, how does Calgary do so well in this? Alright, anyways, yeah, so that's the West. And then the East, looks like Carolina's on top. Look at that. The Leafs are in 3rd place. And again, there we go. Boston is in last. I think they're last in the NHL. Oh, no, the Kings got them. And then Dallas, and then it's Boston. So, yeah, man, Washington, Winnipeg, Montreal, they're all out. Ottawa 2, Buffalo. And, yeah, teams like the Devils, Tampa Bay, Philly, and Carolina are all in the playoffs in the East. All right, so, pretty interesting. Let's see. Wow, Ovechkin already has 46 goals. I mean, that's crazy. Heatley Arbess only has 25 for assists. We got 35 with Parise. Yeah, nothing there. Points, we're not up there. But, yeah, of course, Backstrom's up there with wins. Roster moves. We're going to send down all the guys that aren't playing right now. Yeah, like Hamilton and Kanofka. I think that's it. Yes, that is it. So, all right, there we go. So we got Coyle Phillips in there, Zucker, Granlund, and then we got guys like Ryan Hamilton and Kanofka on the 3rd line to help out our team. And then I'm pretty sure we have Ramo in the net. Yes, we do. All right, so let's go right into the trade deadline. See if anyone wants to give us a trade offer or something. Like, we are 43, 16, and 4, so I wouldn't mind not doing anything at all, and that's probably what we're going to end up doing, but let's just see what happens. All right, here we go. So we got 2 phones, and it looks like Columbus wants to call us. All right, so 2/3 for Adrian Aucoin. I'm definitely going to decline that, but let me just refresh our memories on who we have on defense right now. So we have Suter, Brodin, Spurgeon, Spiza, Gilbert, and Clark. So yeah, maybe I would want to replace Spiza for the playoffs. I mean, he's gotten decent experience. He's only got 8 points in 63 games, +4. So I wouldn't mind getting a better defenseman for our top 4. But yeah, it's definitely not Adrian Aucoin. All right, so let's shut him down for now. Let's look at all the trades today. Looks like no one made a trade yet. So, all right, let's see. We got any more? Come on, loading screen. All right, so we got the Winnipeg Jets wanting to call us. Look at that. 1st-round pick for Nick Antropov. No, thank you. You know what? I'm just going to quickly look at who wants to give what away right now. And Skater's giving away. Surrey, no. Winnipeg, Vancouver. You know, if there's a guy on here with like a 1 year left kind of thing. What the hell's going on? Then we could go after him and replace, what's his name? Brodin, because, you know, Brodin's only a depth defenseman, and he has gotten a lot of experience, like I said earlier, but if we could get, like, a defenseman that is only going to play for us this 1 year, yeah, someone like, he's usually on the trading block here. Where's Sergei Gonchar? There he is, Sergei Gonchar. Like, he's got pretty low trade value, $5.5 million, but only 1 year left, and he's, I mean, he's pretty good, 83 overall, pretty much 4.5 stars everywhere. So yeah, a guy like Sergei Gonchar would pretty much help our team in a great way, even though we are leading the NHL right now. So a part of me really wants to stand pat. But, oh, here's another guy, Mark Streit. I mean, he might be even better than Gonchar. Well, 82. So same kind of player as Gonchar. He's got better puck skills and better senses. So I might want to go after one of those two guys. Let's quickly take a look at the rest. Yeah, you know what? Nashville. Yeah, you know what? Let's just move on now. We got 3 hours left in the deadline. Oh, look at that. We got some trades. So it looks like San Jose traded Heemskerk for Salo, Pody for Andrew Shaw. Andrew Shaw's pretty good in real life. Dylan McElrath and Niemi for Hainsey and Miettinen. Wow, that's a pretty big trade. All right, what's Hainsey? Yeah, Hainsey's 83 overall as well. So, all right, let's see if anyone else wants to trade with us. Oh, we got the Islanders. Maybe it's Mark Streit. Oh, it is Mark Streit. Look at that. Mark Streit for our first round pick. I'm definitely not going to do that, but we could work something out with Minnesota here. We've got Goyle. Let's look at the guys that they want. I wouldn't mind trading a prospect for Mark Streit just for this year, even if it is just for this year. Like this Falk guy, I mean, he's pretty good in real life, and he's decent in this too, I guess. I mean, 3.5 stars. I don't know if that's going to be worth Mark Streit. Weiss, Gilbert, yeah, these guys we got to keep. Kuma, they're interested in. And yeah, he's the same kind of thing as Falk, but he's definitely not as good as Falk right now, if I'm correct. Yeah, 74 already for Falk. So yeah, you know what? We might get away with trading Kuma here. They got pretty much the same value. See if there's anyone else. Bulmer, Prosser, these guys they're not interested in. McClement, we're not trading him. Mitchell, we're not trading him. Dvorak. We pretty much need him since we don't have anyone else to call up. And you know what? They do want Konopka, so maybe... Oh, but then there won't be enough players. So you know what? Let's just do Kuma and one of the many picks we have. Let's just say... Let's do... You know what? Tampa Bay was in the playoffs, so let's do Tampa Bay's third and Kuma for Mark Streit. See if that goes through. Yes, it did. All right, so, well, this is surprising. When I heard you submitting a counter proposal, I expect the change to benefit your team, not the Islanders. However, if you're happy with this deal, I'd be a fool to say no. So you know what? They definitely liked it. And you know what? I like it as well. I mean, when you look at Mark Streit, where is he? All right, yeah. So we are going to scratch Brodin for right now and put in Streit, and he'll definitely help our power play. And you know what? Suter, Promenville, Spurgeon. Let's see if he can improve how many points he has now. He does have 5 more points than he had last time. But you know what? We're gonna put Suter on this power play with Gilbert, and then put Streit up here. Yeah, that would be a deadly power play. I mean, all these guys would be really good. Definitely Mark Streit, and then definitely Jason Palmville on the point with the senses and puck skills. Yep, pretty impressed with this power play. All right, and then this one we got Suter. Maybe putting Suter on this power play will spark him because he's only got 17 points in 63 games. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. And then you know what? We'll do Suter and Gilbert here, and then Streit. And you know what? We'll put Spurgeon on this one. That's fine. And then penalty kill. I think I like our penalty killers. Unless Streit's better than Clark. Let's quickly take a look. I forgot what his defense was. Yeah, pretty much the same kind of thing. So we'll keep Clark on there since we are a winning team right now. 4-on-4 lines. Yep, Streit and Gilbert. And yes, we should be good to go. That might be the only trade we make. But let's oh, add lines manually. You know what? We might just have to send down Brodin. Yes, he's on a 2-way contract, so we'll put Brodin back in the minors. He's had a good run for us. But you know what? He's just gonna get even better now that he's had both NHL and he's gonna finish the season in the AHL playoffs, or in the AHL at least if the team doesn't make the playoffs. So yeah, good for him. We'll put him with Falk up front, Or, sorry, on the top 2. And yeah, that should be good for our AHL. Quickly at the lines. Alright. Yes, so the lines are set in the AHL, and now we got Mark Streit on the NHL for Tyler Kuma and a 3rd round pick. Pretty good. Kuma might turn into something, but Streit will definitely help us this year. I think we got like a couple hours left in the deadline. Yeah, no one else wants to trade with us right now. So I'm pretty happy with the deadline. We didn't do too much. We added a veteran offensive defenseman to help our power play and our 5-on-5. And then Brodin's only going to get more experience playing more minutes in the AHL. And he did have a lot of experience in the NHL too. So pretty happy. Brodin should turn into something good pretty soon, probably next year. He'll be a regular. Well, yeah, that was the trade deadline. And we'll move on with the rest of the season in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Peace.